welcome back to my channel. My name is Jubilee. If you are new, make sure that you subscribe and like this video, share it with anyone that you feel like this is for. If you are a return subscriber, welcome back. Appreciate you. I haven't been on for a while. God has had me have new projects, start new projects, so that has been exciting, and that's just gonna be so exciting to release, because this is something that we're really lacking in the community, so it's gonna be exciting. Please make sure that this is only confirmation to you, okay? So take it back to the Lord. This should only be confirmation, not surprise, okay? Now, I don't know what I'm going to title this word, but the countdown is in its single digits now, okay? And I was like, Lord, I've never really thought about that. Like, there's only 9 digits that are singular, and then the rest is just double, right? Double, triple, and so on and so forth. So that really it just narrows it down, because sometimes we literally have no idea, okay? So God's telling me to bring up some certain things. Okay, so this is also about provision, a refreshing, and this is not just for finances and all those things. It's for anything that you are birthing in this time. You are at a time of birth, okay? You should be giving birth any day now, and this is a double portion that you are birthing. And you might be thinking, why is this taking so long? Because you're thinking that it's just one thing, but you are birthing multiple things, okay? Multiple things, and it will be with ease, okay? And after this birth, anything else that you birth, thank you, Jesus, I'm hearing him say this. After this birth that you have, whatever else you birth after this, it will be with ease, it will be smooth, and it will happen quickly, okay? It will look like it took no effort, okay? It would just be effortless. You'll just start it and finish it all in one breath, all in one day, okay? So this is what the Lord said, okay? I am pouring out into my people, into their finances, into their projects, into their bellies. A refreshing is here for my people. Look closely. Unexpected surprises are coming your way. It will take no effort. New birthings of creativity will begin, and success will be my children's portion. An uproar of blessings. And God has really been speaking to me about summer. And I made a post, a community post not too long ago, and I put up the video of, I think it's called What Time Is It? My High School Musical. And God actually prompted me to watch that movie today. So I didn't finish all of it. I'm like in the middle of it, but I was like, okay, I need to record this video now. So that's what I'm doing, because this is a timely Rhema word, okay? So let me see here. So this is the High School Musical 2, and some things that stood out to me. Of course, immediately it starts talking about that what time is it song. It's summertime. And then there was a song that Sharpay was singing, and she was saying that it's summertime everything changes. When it's summer, everything changes. She said something along those lines. And Sharpay's friends, I mean, they're not really her friends, but you know, her sidekicks or whatever, okay? They asked her what theme of her talent show was, and she said redemption, because it has been a tough year, right? And you know, a lot of us have, you know, gone through that. We can relate to that, of having tough years and really going through the process, the training, the refining, the pruning, everything to get to this point. And so now you're at a point of labor where you're like, okay, just get this out of me. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. Like, I don't even care. I'm not even scared anymore. I just want to get this out. And so it is going to happen for you, okay? It is going to happen for you. Now, they were also singing, you know, it's a summer like never before, okay? This is a summer that you have never experienced before. You are walking into a new era, a new time where there's no blueprint for it. You've never experienced these things. The things that you're about to feel, you have never felt this type of emotion. And so you are going to be like, wait, this is true joy? This is true bliss? Like, what? Like, you're just gonna be so shocked. You're gonna be speechless. You're not gonna be able to express what you are feeling, okay? And so this is an exciting time for you. And it's been hard. It has been hard. There's been times that you wanted to really give up and just be like, you know what, forget it. Why? Like, it might not even happen right now. It might just happen next year. Maybe I'm just messing, you know, maybe I'm just interpreting it wrong or whatever. No, this is the time for you. This is the time for you. You know, the enemy wants you to delay yourself because he can't, his hands are tied now. He can't delay it any longer. So now he's going to try to get you to delay things. Don't be the reason why. You're literally centimeters away. Okay? And God gave me, oh, okay, so that's what happened. So someone sent me what was it? $14.06. Like, that's weird, right? It's very specific, right? So I looked it up because, you know, God knows us. He knows what prompts us to do certain things. So I looked up in the Strong's Concordance, and it means as much as one can hold in the hand, in a hand, right? So God is ready to pour out the finances now, okay? So in this time, this is a Rhema word, okay? So, you know, things are trickling in, and then it's gonna pour. You know how like water, like a heavy amount of water pours over you and you can't breathe for a second? That's how much it's gonna pour over you. And God said it was going to be an uproar. Okay, he used the word uproar. It's going to be an uproar of blessings. Okay, and the word uproar means a loud and impassioned noise or disturbance. Okay, so this is not something that's just gonna quietly happen and you're gonna have to announce like, hey guys, you know, God gave me some money and I'm gonna do this, whatever. You're not gonna have to announce that, okay? They're gonna be like, hold up, something's different about her, you know, something is different about him, you know, it's going to be evident, okay? It's gonna be evident. So don't think that you have to like make a speech or explain yourself of how God did his work for you. No. You don't have to explain anything because it's going to be on your face. The glory of God is going to shine on you. Okay? The glory of God is going to shine on you. So there's no need, okay? It speaks for itself. You do not need to show anybody, explain anything. No, 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 no. Okay, and you certainly don't have to feel bad about it. Okay, okay, God, I see you. Okay, okay. Okay, Lord, give me a chance, Lord, to get this part out, okay? So, the scripture Revelation 3:8-11 says, I know all the things you do, and I have opened a door for you that no one can close. You have little strength, yet you obeyed my word and did not deny me. Look, I will force those who belong to Satan's synagogue, those liars who say they are Jews but are not, to come and bow down at your feet. They will acknowledge that you are the ones I love, because you have obeyed my command to persevere. I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. I am coming soon. Hold on to what you have, so that no one will take away your crown. Okay? Look, okay, the Lord is saying, okay, there's all these people that have been in and out of your life trying to tell you how to do your job, how to tell you the job that God gave to you. Oh yeah, well, you can have a part-time job or whatever, or you can just do your ministry part-time, blah blah blah. You can do this, and you can this is the way that you can do it. We have to be typical, we have to be realistic. Okay, being realistic, okay, that puts a cap, okay, that puts a parameter of the things of what God can do. Absolutely not. What people think is realistic, no, that's not how it works. Okay? And so you have said no constantly, and you have stuck to God's word. You have persevered through the trials, the tribulations, through the scrutiny you have went through, because you knew that you knew what God has placed in you and what he has said to you. You knew what he said, so you took it seriously and you ran with it. Everyone thinks that you just are really just rolling the dice here with your life, but you're like, no, my life is in the Lord's hand. Okay, now let me get on to what he said. He said, it has been unlocked. The glory will be evident to everyone who sees you. It is indeed time. I keep my word. The countdown is down to its single digits. Okay? Your agreement to this marriage, so now he's talking about marriage, will manifest in the physical. Take notice. Time is colliding with destiny. It is time. It is your time. Are you ready? Everyone will be coming out to see you. So some of you will be birthing in public, and it will seem like it just happened. Like it was just by luck, or it was just by a lottery ticket or whatever. But that's not the case. You have been through the trenches. You were down, at the very bottom of the mountain. You had to climb all your way up. You kept falling down, but you kept trying again, and you made it to the top of the mountain. So don't let anyone discredit God. Okay, always remind them, okay, cut them off, whatever you got to do, and be like, hey, no, it was God. It was God that got me here. Always remind them. Okay, always keep it a buck with them. Okay, correct them when they try to discredit God and say, oh, she did this or whatever. No. God, Jesus, El Shaddai, he is the one. He is the one who did it for me. Okay? So God said, the countdown is down to its single digits. Okay, now on the 27th, I told you guys that on the 27th, I had a spiritual encounter, and there was a countdown happening in the spirit. So everyone was counting down, the angels, everybody, and they were counting down. And so now God is saying that it is now in the single digits. Okay, and so what God is saying is, for the first week of June, there's going to be a lot of things to pop off. There are going to be a lot of unions coming together, a lot with finances as well. It's going to, it's just going to be effortless now. You know, like things that were held up in the spirit, it's just going to come out. You're not going to even expect it. You're not going to be waiting there. When things happen, when it's God, you don't have to sit down and wait and, okay, it's going to be at 3 o'clock. No, it just happens, and you're like, what? What was that? Okay, you don't expect it. It just happens so effortlessly. And it's like, okay, how did that get there? What? I don't even know this person, right? So just things like that are going to happen. Okay. So also with the first week of June, okay, there's going to be a lot of a start of communication. Okay, communication with ordained spouses, and it can also be with people reaching out to you to birth a new thing with you, whether it's a book, whether it's a business, things of that sort. Okay, but especially marriages, especially finances. God is just really reining in the supernatural. It's just gonna be a bombshell, because of course we expect, like, maybe it'll happen at the very, very end of June or July, like that's how we're thinking. But God is like, no, just watch, so, because the last few months it has been building up. Okay, so it's been going, right? We have been seeing some blessings, and now he's just ready for the fireworks. He's just ready to just really put a bombshell on us. Okay. Okay, so God wanted me to mention this dream that explains the countdown, because God just gave me this word like literally right now, because I was just talking to him, and right when he said single digits, I immediately remembered this dream that I had a few days ago. And this dream, I was in a classroom, and it was kind of like a garage, because there wasn't a fourth wall. You can just walk outside, and it was just me and the teacher in there. And I was like, I've been waiting so long, like, let me just go get some tacos at least. Let me just go get some tacos at least while I wait. So the teacher gives me a $20 bill, and I'm thinking, okay, so the tacos are $8, so that's gonna take 8 away from the $20. So I go get the tacos, and I come back, okay, and I sit down, right? So I know, weird, but it's just amazing how God talks. Okay, so when I went away, okay, to take a break, honestly, from waiting, right, to get those tacos, that is 8 days. Okay, right? So minus the 20, which equals 12. Okay, so he gave me this dream on the 27th, and in this time, you know, God has been giving me dreams that are for right now. So it's not like you get a dream and it's for the future. It's like literally an update of what's happening right now. So yeah, so and it completely matched up. So because I minused it from, so I started counting down 12 days from the 27th. And so as I'm recording this, it's the 10th day, but got to run the single digits because like in a few minutes, yeah, in a few minutes, it's gonna be 9 days. So this is very specific, so make sure that you take this back to the Lord, okay? Because this is very specific, everything that I'm explaining to you guys. So some of you guys are going to be experiencing that in the next 9 days. God has been speaking a lot about provision to me through numbers, you know, a lot about revival and rising, and a lot about palaces and all of that. Okay, God, what was the other dream you wanted me to tell them? Sorry guys, I literally have like 5 dreams a day, so I honestly, I need help. God help me. Oh, okay, thank you. So, I had a dream today about being in a line. I was in a line, it was a long line, and we were supposed to cash out some money, but it didn't work, so we went to another line, and we made it into the building, and there was a line, and there was some tables set up, and there was this table that had like a red velvet thing on it, and there was a man sitting there, and he said that we can sit there, and I knew that if I sat there it was a shortcut, you know, so like I didn't have to wait in line anymore. And I kind of felt bad in the dream. I kind of felt bad, like, oh, like they have to wait in line. So basically what God is saying in this is, you know, don't feel bad for where God is taking you, because it's going to be a big jump, okay? And a lot of people are gonna be looking at you like, okay, why didn't you give me a job? Like, you have all that money, you're employing all these people, but you're not employing me, all these things, when you're just trying to protect your friendship, your relationship with them, right? Because you never want to hire family. That is a no. Okay, you never employ friends or family. Okay, because and then you start finding out, okay, that they don't really have a good work ethic, okay, and you start having problems with them, and you start correcting them, and then they don't like that. So that's just a tip. Never ever do that. Never do that, okay? Never do that. They might complain and be like, why didn't you give me a job? But just keep it real. Keep it real with them. Like, no, like, I don't want to find out your weaknesses when it comes to work, okay? I don't want to find out. Yes, and okay, some of you guys are gonna have secret engagements. Okay, so I had this dream, and everyone around me was my family, but there was a person right across from me, okay, a man right across from me, and we were making an engagement agreement, right? And nobody knew, okay? Nobody knew, like, no one knew that we were together, okay? Let alone engaged, let alone planning for an engagement or whatever, okay? And for this dream, I have a different interpretation, but God is telling me that for this part is for you guys, that some of you guys have to, you know, keep it under wraps for a little bit. As you guys, you know, you have to have the ring on your finger. You gotta get those dates. You gotta get those dates figured out, okay? And you and your spouse have to be completely firm on, you know, the boundaries that you are setting, okay? Boundaries have to be set before you tell your family, your friends, so and then there's an expectation. So if something happens, then you and your husband, you and your wife already know what to do. Like, okay, well, we know exactly if this person acts up like this, then this is the next thing that we're gonna do, or whatever it is, okay? Whatever the situation is. I don't know what your situation is, but that's just an example, right? So God just brought that to me right now. And like I said, you guys are going to have double blessings, you know, in this birth. And many of you are, you know, birthing this marriage promise. And God wants to reassure you that it is done. Okay, like, this baby has to come out. You can't just keep a baby in there and then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna go away. No, the baby's still gonna be there and you gotta push it out, okay? And so, oh, thank you, God. And God also wants to make it evident and remind you that these projects that He has put on your heart to start now, he needs you to start it, and He needs you to be diligent in this time. So finish up what you started. Make sure you do that, because once you are with your spouse, of course you're gonna be excited, of course you're gonna be, you know, doing other things with that person, so you might not have that much time with that project. So make sure that you finish it, so in the perfect time you'll be able to release that project, whatever it is, in that time, so everything just runs together smoothly. Okay? All right, Lord, is there anything else? Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you guys got revelation from this word. Oh, okay. I thought I was off the hook. Okay, so a song from the High School Musical, let me pull it up. I'm gonna do this real quick. This song called You Are the Music in Me. Let me get the lyrics up. Okay, so you are the music in me. You know the words once upon a time. Make you listen, there's a reason. When you dream, there's a chance you'll find a little laughter or happy ever after. Your harmony to the melody. It's echoing inside my head, a single voice above the noise. And like a common thread, you're pulling me. When I hear my favorite song, I know that we belong. You are the music in me. Yeah, it's living in all of us, and it's brought us here because you are the music in me. It's like I knew you before we met. Can't explain it, there's no name for it. I'm saying words I never said. And it was easy because you see the real me. As I am, you understand. And that's more than I've ever known. To hear your voice above the noise and know I'm not alone. Oh, you're singing to me. When I hear my favorite song, I know that we belong. Okay, so basically your spouse, you know, I mean, you're at this point you're having like a lot of dreams about your spouse, okay? So both of you have seen each other in dreams. And so at this point, you guys are, you know, consummated in the spirit. You guys are connected in the spirit. And so now it is just that time where you're feeling all these like certain emotions that you're like, I shouldn't be feeling this. And you just know it's like not you. You know, you're feeling those emotions of your spouse. And you know, God might be giving you songs in this time to, you know, show you what this person is feeling or whatever. And with this song, you know, God is just basically saying, like, it's time. And the time is summer for you. Okay? It's summer. Okay? Summer. And I thought it was so funny because High School Musical makes a big deal out of summer. And if it wasn't for High School Musical, I don't think that we would have ever made it a big deal. Because now I'm an adult and I'm like, it's just heat. And but it is so much more, okay, because it's a harvest season. And so just like Sharpay said about you know, things must change because it's summer. That's what is going to happen. Okay, so please always go back to these, you know, these videos and post your testimony so that we could see them, so that we could be blessed by your testimony. And I'll see you guys next time. And if you feel prompted to watch High School Musical 2, you know, watch it, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time.